Some objects hold an eerie presence, a darkness that whispers of another realm. They are vessels of malevolence imbued with a power that chills the very marrow. This is the story of one such object, a seemingly innocuous Raggedy Ann doll named Annabelle. Her story is not for the faint of heart, for it speaks of a darkness that lingers, a curse that refuses to be silenced. The year was 1970. A young nursing student named Donna received Annabelle as a birthday gift from her mother. The doll, with its rosy cheeks and innocent smile, seemed harmless enough. Little did Donna know that this seemingly ordinary gift would become a conduit to unimaginable terror, unleashing a chain of events that would forever haunt her life. Donna shared an apartment with her roommate, Angie, both oblivious to the sinister secret their new houseguest harbored. Life continued as normal, the doll relegated to a decorative element on Donna's bed. Days turned into weeks, the doll's presence fading into the background of their busy lives. Yet something about the doll felt off, an almost imperceptible aura of unease that clung to it like a shroud. Subtle, inexplicable events began to occur. They were easy to dismiss at first, mere coincidences that could be explained away with rational thought. The doll's position seemed to shift, subtly changing positions when no one was looking. A handwritten note scrawled in a childish hand would be found in the apartment simply saying, "Help us." Fear began to gnaw at the edges of their minds, a creeping dread that something was terribly wrong.
Angie, did you move the doll? I swear it was on my bed this morning.
No, Donna. I haven't touched it. Maybe you moved it and forgot.
The strange occurrences escalated, becoming more frequent and unsettling. Footsteps echoed in the dead of night, their apartment seemingly taking on a life of its own. Whispers seemed to emanate from Annabelle's corner, barely audible murmurs that sent chills down their spines. Donna and Angie would wake in the night, hearts pounding to the feeling of being watched. One evening, Donna returned home to find Annabelle had moved. The doll, previously resting on her bed, was now propped up on a chair in the living room, its lifeless eyes staring blankly ahead. Panic seized Donna, her breath catching in her throat. This was no mere coincidence. Something sinister had taken root in their home, and it was growing stronger with each passing day. Desperate for answers, Donna and Angie turned to a medium. The woman, sensing the palpable fear that clung to the young women, agreed to help. She entered their apartment with a sense of foreboding, her eyes drawn immediately to the doll, sitting innocuously on the couch. The séance began, the air growing thick with anticipation and dread.
I feel a presence. It's strong and it's not friendly. The spirit's name is Annabelle Higgins. She was a young girl who died tragically on this property. She seeks to possess a human host, to escape the ethereal prison she is bound to.
Annabelle, but why our home? Why us?
This is terrifying. What do we do now?
The medium's eyes flew open, her face pale with terror. A malevolent entity, she claimed, had attached itself to the doll. Annabelle, the spirit claimed, sought to possess a human host to escape the ethereal prison she was bound to. The revelation sent a chill through Donna and Angie's bones. They had invited evil into their home, a malevolent entity masquerading as an innocent child's toy. Among their circle of friends was Lou, a skeptical young man who scoffed at the notion of a possessed doll. He dismissed their fears as overactive imaginations, the product of stress and exhaustion.
This is just nonsense. It's all in your heads.
Lou's skepticism would soon be shattered. One night, while alone in the apartment, he awoke to the sound of movement in the living room. A cold dread gripped him as he heard what sounded like muffled sobs coming from the darkness. He cautiously approached the source of the sound. his heart pounding in his chest. As he peered into the dimly lit room, he froze in terror. Annabelle lay on the floor as if tossed aside. Lou's eyes darted around the room, searching for the source of the crying he had heard. Suddenly he felt a searing pain shoot through his chest, as if invisible claws had raked across his flesh. Looking down, he saw deep bloody scratches appearing on his chest, forming 3 distinct claw marks. Lou stumbled back in terror, his skepticism replaced with raw primal fear. He knew then that the stories were true, that Annabelle was no ordinary doll.
Oh my God, it's real. It's all real.
Desperate, Donna and Angie contacted renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens, known for their work with cases of demonic hauntings, recognized the gravity of the situation immediately. They arrived at the apartment, their faces grim as they surveyed the scene.
This is serious. We need to act fast.
Ed, a devout Catholic, began to bless the apartment, his words a weapon against the unseen evil that lurked within its walls. The Warrens listened intently as Donna and Angie recounted their horrifying experiences with Annabelle.
Lorraine, a clairvoyant, focused her attention on the doll, her face growing pale as she sensed the powerful demonic presence it held.
This was no ordinary haunting, no restless spirit seeking solace. This was something far more sinister, a demonic entity that thrived on fear and sought to corrupt the souls of the living.
Annabelle was not possessed by the spirit of a child. The doll was merely a vessel, a conduit through which a malevolent entity from another realm could exert its influence in the physical world.
This entity, they believed, had latched onto the doll, drawn to its innocent appearance as a way to lure unsuspecting victims into its grasp. The demonic entity, they explained, had manipulated Donna and Angie's perceptions, playing on their fears and vulnerabilities.
It had created the illusion of a haunting, leading them to believe they were dealing with the spirit of a young girl. Its true goal, however, was far more sinister. It craved a human soul to possess, a vessel through which it could walk the earth and unleash its full power upon the world.
The Warrens knew that Annabelle posed a grave danger, not just to Donna and Angie, but to anyone who came into contact with it.
They had encountered demonic entities before, but there was something particularly disturbing about this case. The entity attached to Annabelle was cunning and manipulative, able to blend seamlessly into the background and exploit the weaknesses of its victims.
Fearing for the safety of everyone involved, the Warrens decided to remove Annabelle from the apartment. They believed that by taking the doll with them, they could sever the entity's connection to the physical realm and prevent it from causing further harm.
Ed carefully placed Annabelle in a bag, securing it tightly to prevent the entity from escaping.
As they left the apartment, a sense of unease lingered in the air. The Warrens knew that the entity attached to Annabelle was powerful and cunning. They had contained it for now, but they were under no illusion that it was gone for good. The battle for Annabelle's soul was far from over. Today, Annabelle resides in the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut. She sits in a glass case, her painted eyes staring blankly into the void. Visitors flock to the museum, drawn by morbid curiosity and the desire to catch a glimpse of the infamous doll. But Annabelle is no mere curiosity, no relic of a bygone era. She is a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks at the edges of our reality, a testament to the power of belief and the enduring nature of evil. The Curse of Annabelle is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that not all that glitters is gold, and some secrets are best left buried. It is a story that continues to fascinate and terrify, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown, and the chilling realization that some doors, once opened, can never be closed again.